Hey, yesterday I posted about two books. One is Clean Code from Bob Martin, and the other one is The Mythical Man Month. One, it's all about code, naming conventions, how you can split code between classes, what is best practices about how to structure your project. And what are the things that you have to think before you start coding. I like it a lot. The other one, the Mythical Man Month, it's more about management. It's from someone that worked on a project on IBM in the 70s, and it's interesting because it talks about the planning of a project, how many people do you need, and how it can be a disaster if you don't plan it in the right way and you want to have like a very aggressive time deadline. So it's something that you have to be aware. So we're not only developers, we need to understand the context of a project in a matter of time and timelines, and sometimes to see if something is realistic. One of the things that I like about the first few chapters is that it talks about how optimistic we are about software. And it's true, like a developer could be very optimistic. It's like, yeah, this is going to be 2 hours, and then he or she won't sleep for a few days because they were too much optimistic. And then it's where bugs and mistakes start happening. We will talk about this a little bit more in further videos. And the last thing I want to talk, it's about books. I have few friends that are starting programming, and they're trying to read books from 8 years old or 8 years from now, and I don't think that is the best approach. I think if you're going to start learning programming, even if you need to understand what is a if or an else or a for or a while, or for each, or what is a let or a var. If you take a book that is 8 years old from JavaScript, for instance, or 6 years old, they only have var at the time. So I strongly recommend that if you're going to pick a book to learn whatever you want to learn on programming, take something that is not older than 2 years old. That would be my strong suggestion. Thanks so much for watching, and stay tuned.